to Stupid Movies bonus show. Welcome to Stupid Movies, where we watch them so you don't have to.
That is right, my friend. And this week we watched Pharm 2.
We escaped the Fear Farm with a capital PH last year, but we've returned because our skin is lovely and they want it. Thank you for petting me.
You do have lovely skin.
Thank you. That was my shirt. That's why it's soft.
Yeah. I wasn't going to be like, oh.
Ooh.
That's hairy.
It is hairy. So what happened?
Warthog.
So what happened when we hopped back in the corn maze at the Fear Farm?
Fear Farm 2 picks up where it left off. The girl who had been sedated, and they were harvesting her skin because it made really, really good anti-wrinkle cream. It continues the story of the Walker family. They continue to harvest people's skin. It doesn't have them capturing new people. It has them working with people they have already captured who are escaping, and they have to recapture these people and keep them from escaping and going to the police. And they kill people in a corn maze.
Oh, correct.
Oh, I know what we skipped. Who was in it? And that's fine. You know, all the people in the first one, they were in this one.
Damn it.
Go back to watch our review for the first one. Those people were in this one too. Except for the ones who died in the first one. They were not in this one. So we like corn mazes.
Yeah, I do like corn
mazes.
mazes.
Corn mazes are fun. We like corn. We like mazes. We like women running around in their underwear to start a movie. What else do we like?
The setting again, the corn maze setting, the whole farm, kind of the fall vibes. I love that. You can't go wrong with it.
Yeah, it had a wicked fall vibe. Yeah, I dug that a lot.
Definitely.
I like the family this time around a lot more than the first time. They had kind of a Texas Chainsaw 2 vibe going.
Yeah.
And I loved it. I was there for it. They were fantastic this time around. John Littlefield especially, dude. I want to see him in every horror movie.
Yeah, he did good. I did like his characters, like the dad.
Yeah, the dad. He was great. I would love to see him in more horror movies. He was fantastic.
I like that it does pick up pretty much right after the... I like it when movies do that. You know, there's no gap. It just boom right into it. And that's always a plus. I do like that.
I like the kills and the special effects. I mean, there were a few that were kind of like, that CG looks a little off. But for the most part, they looked pretty practical. They were simple.
Yeah.
The one that stood out as really bad was the electrocution.
Yeah.
Okay, I will put that out. That one was not great.
No.
But most of them, like getting shot with arrows, getting stabbed, things like that, chainsaw kills, bear traps, stuff like that. All of those worked pretty good.
Yeah.
I liked them. They worked for me.
Yeah. Yeah. The practical effects they use are pretty good. There's some CGI that's not so great, but again,
the electrocution was really bad.
Yeah, but they do show a pretty good amount on screen, but they're not too elaborate. It's pretty simple, but they show it. That's a plus.
Actually, I was there for the plot too. I liked it. It was okay. So they have these people that they are harvesting their skin, and they've been sedated.
Yeah,
one of them, through a series of accidents, wakes up and starts waking the other ones up to escape. Loved it.
Well, it's an effective concept.
Yeah.
An easy way to... It's an easy, simple way to jump right back into it.
Yep, it's
without
simple, quick, boom, you're right there. I like the acting.
Yeah, I was just going to say the acting isn't that bad.
No. There are a few times where it's over the top, but it works for the story. So what didn't we like about this movie? I have a feeling you're going to have more than me. So
I don't know if I'll have more. I don't know.
Let me get mine out real quick.
Okay.
I didn't like the electric fence kill. That was so fucking bad. That was really bad, guys. That was really bad.
Yeah.
And I felt like the pacing was off. It went a little too long.
Yes.
It needed to be cut back a bit.
Pacing, was... it felt slow to me. I don't know, but things were... it's one of those where things were happening. Like, there were chase scenes, stuff like that. But for some reason, it just didn't feel tense. It didn't feel... It wasn't engaging. Like, I'm like, okay, they're trying to escape. They're running. They're coming after him. But it was missing something for me. I don't know what it was. And I think, like, the first one, if I remember right, it had more of that kind of tension.
Yeah, there was more tension in the first one.
Yeah, I don't know. It was lacking.
This felt very low stakes.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. It just... I don't know. It needed more of a. Maybe that's why I can't remember if there's much of a score because there probably was, but it must not have been very prominent. Like something should have driven it to. I don't know. It was just lacking that suspense or that thrill for me. So the family, I do like that. You know, it focuses a lot more on the family stuff, which is cool. But I didn't really like that they kind of play them for sympathy a lot. Like, oh, you know, they lost this and, you know, they lost this guy now. And now they're going for more revenge at this point. And I'm just thinking, this is your guys' fault.
Right. You're the bad guys.
You're the, you know, and sometimes that can work really well. You know,
like it did here.
I don't think it did.
See, I liked it. I liked that part of it. I thought it was great.
Yeah. I liked the idea and the concept, but for some reason it didn't work for me. No. I'm just thinking the whole time, I was like, you're an ass. That wouldn't have happened had you not been doing this.
That's true.
You know, and
play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
It bothered me, and it was done fine. It's not that the execution was bad or anything, but it just something about it didn't work. And I think between that and the lack of tension or score or suspense or thrill, you know, I was bored.
Sure. What's funny is I went the opposite. I liked the family. I actually did sympathize with them.
Yeah.
And even knowing, okay, you are the bad guys. This is all on you. This is your fault. I was still like, man, but they killed the little brother.
Yeah.
That's harsh. Right. Why would you do that? He was a nice, he wasn't, you know. Yeah. He wasn't torturing you or anything. He was just keeping you sedated and harvesting your skin. A lot of the humor didn't work for me, though.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. I mean, there were some really funny parts in there that I did laugh quite hard, but there was a lot that felt like they were, like Texas Chainsaw 2.
Yeah.
Where it felt like they were trying too hard. So we went into the corn maze. We got an ear of corn. We wrapped it up, took it to go.
Nice.
Thank you. That's channeling my inner rub.
Yeah.
I wish you'd get out of me, though. It was very uncomfortable.
Well,
for everyone involved.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't know. It was good, but it may have been a little corny.
I like this movie more than the first one. I still don't like that its name is Pharm. That's dumb. I still hate the name.
Yeah.
Even knowing why it's named that, I still hate the name.
Yeah.
It's stupid. But I like this one more than the first one. I enjoyed it. I had fun with it. I was there for it. I loved it. I had a lot of fun. For this one, as a standalone, looking only at this movie, because this movie would have worked without the first one.
Sure.
You could come in and watch this movie, not having seen the first one, and get everything you need within the first 10 minutes. So I'm going to give it 6.5 out of 8. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I did not like this one very much at all. I recall liking the first one a lot more than this. And maybe that's not saying much. Maybe that was a middle there. I honestly don't remember. It's pretty forgettable. Like, I don't remember a lot of what happened. I just remember not liking I shouldn't say I didn't like, because I did like the concept of the family, and I see what they were doing there, but it just didn't work for me. It was boring. It was slow for me. It lacked tension and suspense. Acting and everything fine. Production value, all that's good. Yeah, it just didn't do it for me. I'll go 3 out of 8 because there's a lot of good in there, but man,
sure,
I don't know. Could have been, I don't know, better.
Could have been better.
Could have been better. Have you seen PH Harm or
Fear
Pharm? So yeah, let us know what you thought of Fear Pharm Part 2 and Fear Pharm Part 1 if you've seen it. Down below there somewhere. I think you can type stuff, right? And while you're there, hit that like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. So,
if you're the dude who played the dad in this, go down below and tell us, because you were the highlight of this movie.
Yeah, you were
by far.
Yeah, he was good.
He was the best actor in this movie.
Definitely. Yeah. Hit that like, subscribe. Tell your friends to not go to the Fear Farm, but to come to StoopidMovies, so you can hear about the Fear Farm, and then you can decide if you want to go watch it too.
Yeah, just do it.
Just do it.
And check us out over on Facebook.com/StoopidMovies, Instagram @StoopidMovies, @TheHorrorPunk, @Fear. Go fuck yourself.
Okay.
Bye.